Immediately, we're going to go to the border in the Rio Grande Valley. We get Ben Berquam, Real America's Voice investigative reporter. Ben, you just heard that they took off migration as a topic in the readout, right? Because it's so radioactive right now. Among the American people have had a belly full of this. They're fed up with it. Get us up to date on what's happening right now in the Rio Grande, and particularly with these caravans. We know we got Blue is heading up to northern Mexico, Oscar Ramirez, because there's a lot of controversy about what's going on in Tijuana. He's heading up there right now. Give us an assessment of what's going on there in the Rio Grande Valley.
Steve, we were out last night till about 1:30 in the morning, and I'm with Carolina Serrano, who's running for Congress in Nevada, and she came down here to see it firsthand, something that Joe Biden has still yet to do and Kamala Harris have still yet to do. And we saw slave trade last night. These are wristbands that we got. We've got bags of them that the cartel in this area, each of the cartels have different tactics and different operating procedures, but they are well organized, well coordinated. And the crazy thing is, you look at this little wristband. This came off a child's arm, a very small child's arm. We saw infants. In fact, Border Patrol said one child was born yesterday as the woman came across the river. These actually now have dollar amounts on them. They are slave trading people. The cartels are controlling this. This one says $200 for this child to cross. This one says $1,000 for this larger person to cross. And it is being orchestrated. This slave trade that we see going on right now, they call it migration. It is an absolute slave trade, is being orchestrated by the Democrats in the White House as we speak. And Carolina, you saw it for the first time. What did you make of what you saw last night?
So it's totally unrestricted invasion of the U.S., and it's pretty traumatic. You see crying children, little babies wrapped up in blankets, women, children who are with men who don't even look like they belong together, that they're any kind of family or parent that they claim that they say they are. It is scary, and the American people need to see it because it's not stopping. Border Patrol has their hands totally tied. They're frustrated. You can hear it in their voice, and they know that all these people that are coming in are going to be released into the country, and there's nothing they can do about it.
By the way, the reason they're coming up, the Biden administration was outed by the Wall Street Journal yesterday. In fact, not outed, they're bragging about it. The interagency process right now is to go through. By the way, the buried lead is it's $1 million per family, $450,000 for every individual. We're going to have James Golden on in a moment. We're going to play the Rachel Maddow. Rachel Maddow had a piece last night that everybody that supported Remain in Mexico, everybody supported the zero tolerance policy was going to burn in hell. That was her message, okay? One, I want everybody in this audience, particularly the massive radio audience we have in Virginia, to understand the Biden administration is negotiating right now to pay $1 million. Let me repeat that. This is from the Wall Street Journal. $1 million per family for these illegal aliens. They're coming across. Of course they're going to come up. This is the osmotic flow of Michael Yan. Ben Berquam.
And Steve, think about this. The same people, these ACLU demons, these leftist demons, it is, and I'm being very clear with my language, this is evil. There are demons behind this that are orchestrating this. The very same people that are involved in smuggling children up here and know that children are being molested and raped and murdered along the way are the ones now crying that President Trump mistreated them, and they're trying to get millions of dollars of taxpayer dollars out of your pocket while your family's struggling, while veterans are out on the streets. They're trying to get money out of your pocket to pay people off to continue this. It is there's no words for the level of disgust that I feel for the people that are pretending to care about them.
It's billions of dollars overall. It's
billions.
$1
billions,
million.
Yes.
$1 million per family, $450,000. I want everybody to embrace that. That's the golden lottery ticket. That's what we keep saying. Carolina, you're running for Congress in Nevada. You're down at the border. How does this influence your congressional race?
I mean, for me, it's going to be helpful because, Steve, last night, one of our reporters was asking everybody that was lined up where they're going. Every single person already had a predetermined state to go. He heard pretty much every state in the union. So this is going to be helpful to me for the race because like you said, the American people have had a bellyful, and they should, because this is not just for votes. This is a total destruction of America. And I'm much less sympathetic with the people coming up because they're not worried about the American people. They're not worried about how this affects the communities in America and the schools and healthcare system. They're coming for the piece of the pie that they feel belongs to them.
Okay, Ben, if you guys can stay, we're going to come back to you guys. I want to go